Comedian Gary Owens was another individual who was mentioned in the infamous Club Shay interview with Katt Williams. Now, when it comes to Gary Owens' response, guess what, guys? I feel his response is the most genuine of all the responses. We're going to listen to some clips and we're going to come back and you decide, guys.
I just sit and listen and laugh at it all. Because if you're a comedian and you're a true stand-up comedian, we're offense-proof. We cannot be offended by anything. We can catch strays. We can catch arrows like everybody else. And we always say, like, just be honest. Don't say something behind my back. Whether you like Katt or not, he's not going to talk behind your back. However he feels about you, that's how he feels about you.
Yeah, guys, that is what Katt was talking about. You know, the hypocrisy of it all, and, you know, how everyone wants to be fake, and, you know, they laugh in your face, talk behind your back. They won't be honest when they take your joke. Just be honest and say, hey, you know, I want to remake it. I thought it was a cool joke. I want to put my twist on. Just be freaking honest. And that's why I say, you know, Gary Owens' response is one of the most genuine of them all. So now he's going to talk about Club Shay and some other things that might surprise you.
Now, he did say one thing. He talked about Ricky Smiley, and he talked about when Ricky Smiley went on Club Shay, Shannon Sharp's podcast, which is a great podcast, especially for, I know I'm a white guy, but for my demographics, and I'll get into that in a minute, what Katt said about me, but for my demographics, you know, Club Shay, I'd rather go on Club Shay than Joe Rogan.
He said it, y'all, not me. He said he would rather go on Club Shay than Joe Rogan. And I believe him, guys. I believe Gary Owens because he is the only one who haven't really crossed over. And honestly, I thought he had been in comedy a lot longer because before he married his wife, he was in comedy and they were married 20-something years. So let's listen to another clip, guys, and we're going to come back.
Even though, okay, I got to get into I got to unpack this podcast because Katt made a comment where he said, why you think Gary Owen, who's a white guy, has been doing stand-up for 25 years, hasn't crossed over. And when he said it, I was like, wait a minute, was that a good thing or bad thing? And I literally had to go to Twitter and start asking people, was I catching strays or what was that? And they was like, no, they were saying you haven't sold your soul. That's why you haven't crossed over. You've been consistently you, and that's why you haven't, quote unquote, crossed over. So I was like, oh.
So, guys, Gary Owen, man, he stood his ground when he was put in an awkward situation. He had a family to feed, but you know what? He said no. And guys, I have to say it again. This is another thing that Katt Williams was saying. He was saying a lot of those people that he mentioned, they sold out for $1. You know, they would do anything for $1. Well, Gary is a prime example. He had a family to feed, but you know what? He said no.
Okay, that made sense. Now, I'm not gonna get into it, but I've been I was in an awkward situation one time where I can't say for 100% this person was trying to make me do something, casting couch type deal, but it felt like it. And I was like, is this that point where I've always heard, would you suck a dick $1 million? And I was thinking to myself when I was in this office in this room going, well, this is I'm about to answer this question. And the answer was no, I wouldn't.
So shout out to Gary Owen for having the most genuine response to Katt Williams. And he was one of the only ones that Katt gave kudos to. So kudos to you, Gary. Good luck in whatever future endeavors he has. And guys, let's talk about it. What do you think about Gary Owens being one of the ones who Katt Williams did not go in on? Let's talk about his response and what you thought about his response and his situations, the situations that he was placed in. Let's talk about it all, guys, in the comments. As always, thanks so much for listening. And if you haven't, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification so you'll know when I upload a video. And as always, guys, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.